Good morning, everyone. Oh, I can barely get that off. Good morning, good morning. Hello. I hate gloves. They're a pain in my behind. In my tuchus. Good morning, good morning. How is everyone? I'll just wait for a few people to come in. I mean, it's 11 o'clock. I'm a little late. As usual. As usual. Alrighty. Morning, Cindy. How you doing, love? Thanks for coming. You're the first person in today. Yay! Hope you're doing well. Whoops. That's right. Break it up, Tammy. All right. So, I don't know what's going on. We got 6 people in here, so I'm going to go ahead and start. This is the master bottle of the Self-Love Cuticle Oil, spiritually infused cuticle oil that we made about a week and a half ago at this point. And we are going, I've got my first order for the 3 ml bottle, which looks like this. Okay, these bottles have been smoke cleansed and consecrated for using. Is the 5 ml bottle. It's frosted bottle. It's also available. You can buy these separately, or you can buy them as a bundle. Okay, which basically means you can buy the bundle for $7.99. Okay, it will match the scent of the cuticle oil, and it will also be spiritually infused. This is what the candle will look like. They're not all pink. I only have one of each color, and I think I have 8 of them, or yeah, 8 of them. But I only have one of each color, so you know, you get a random color. There's red and gold and black and silver and a rose gold, I think, and something else. Separately, the 3 ml bottle is $4.99. The 5 ml bottle is, I'm sorry, I had a brain fart. The 5 ml bottle is $5.99. Okay? But if you get them together, you're going to get the candle and the 3 ml bottle for $7.99. Okay? If you want to upgrade to the 5 ml bottle, then it would be $8.99, okay, for the bundle. Okay, but it's a pretty good size, as you can see. Now, I will tell you, this is not glass, this is plastic here. So I would not suggest trying to put your candle out by placing the top on it, or it will end very badly. But this is way bigger than a tea light. This is probably a 2-ounce candle. Morning, Crystal. Morning, Ghost. All right, so as I was saying, these have already been consecrated and smoke cleansed. Okay. And so Miss Crystal there was my very first order, and she got the bundle. I was just telling them, Crystal, that with the bundle, you get the 3 ml bottle of cuticle oil, you know, in the bundle. But if you wanted to upgrade to the 5 ml, it'd be $8.99 for the bundle. Okay, instead of 7. So you just, thank you, my sweet. That doesn't surprise me. I'm sorry if it is. Our internet has been very, very sketchy the last 2 days, 3 days. That's why I haven't been live. It looks all, yeah, you're right. It does. It looks very weird. It looks fine on my phone, but on the tablet it looks very weird. I'm sorry. Shout out to all 5 of you in here. I'm sorry it looks so bad. But I really don't think, short of going out of here and deleting this one, going through all that again, I don't think it's going to make a difference because the internet has been really shoddy the last couple of days. So, all right. So what we're going to do, like I said, this is the master bottle. I do have a little disposable pipette. And this smells so good. Yeah, I know, stupid autocorrect. All right, so did you want the 3 ml bottle with the bundle, Crystal, or you want the 5? I can do either one. Do anything your little heart desires. Because we always like to make our customers happy. The 5 ml bag. Fabulosity! Woohoo! All right, so that's $8.99 plus a flat rate shipping of $8. Okay, so it'd be $16.99 total. Do you need me to send you my PayPal, my sweet? Okay, so this is the 3 ml bottle. Okay, and again, let me just reiterate, okay? I know I said this before when we made this, but I did put 2 buttercups in here, actual buttercups for my yard. So if you are allergic, if you are allergic to bees or bee pollen or honey of any kind, this would not be, I mean, you can still order the candle if you want, but I would not suggest using the cuticle oil. Okay? Because obviously I can't guarantee that those buttercups were not pollinated. So just a little disclaimer there, little warning. Somebody hacked Rick's credit union credit card. God help us. And so he's been on the phone all morning with the fraud department and this department and back to the same department and back to customer service and back to this department. He's about fit to be tied. So he has gone down to the credit union. God help him. I told him, I said, I don't want to see you on the 6 o'clock news. All for them. And he was just in there yesterday and tried to get this resolved. And they told him he had to come home and call this fraud line. So he did that. And he wants a copy of his, his credit card statements, a detailed copy, so we can check and see if there are any other charges. Right? Which I don't blame him. So now the guy, after him being on the phone for hours this morning, back and forth and every which way but loose, the guy tells him he'd have to go to the credit union and request the copies of his statements. So he's not in a good mood. I said, I don't want to see you on the news tonight, dude. Yes, okay, I will. Right after the live, I sure will. Yeah, they do. They always give you the runaround. And I'm not, trying to make anybody feel any kind of way. I don't know how you're supposed to say it. But he has a hard enough time hearing anyway because he doesn't wear his hearing aids. And then he gets on the phone with these people that you can't understand a thing they're saying to begin with. So couple that with him not being able to hear worth of crap. And he's like repeating himself 15 times. So that doesn't help things either. All right, so again, back to our regularly scheduled program already in progress. This is the 3 ml bottle, okay? And this is the 5 ml bottle, okay? The 5 ml bottles are frosted because they just are. And the only reason I'm still doing little bottles like this, you guys, is because I ordered a lot of them when I ordered them to start doing cuticle oils. So like I said, I don't have any more pens at the moment. But if sales go well with this, I'll order some more pens. So, but yeah, that's the only reason I'm still doing smaller bottles, because I want to start doing bigger bottles, like this. This is a 30 ml bottle. Okay, so we're going to take that out. And no, I have not made the candles yet. I thought you guys might like to see that. And like I said, they're all different colors. So thank you, sweetie. Thank you, my sweet. Oh, good. Okay. So, like I said, the top of this is plastic. So please do not use the top to extinguish the candle or it will end very badly. Okay. But I thought they were super cute. They are in different colors. I can't guarantee, like there's no blue or purple, or I'd send you a purple one, but there isn't one. There's a red one, a pink one, a black one, a silver, a gold, a rose gold, and a white, I think. And that's it. And there's only one of each. So, but yeah, I had planned on doing it for Valentine's Day, but I just did not get, I did not get around to it. So what better time than for self-love? Anytime. There's no specific time. And I do have some bigger bottles now because I'd originally gotten the 30 ml bottles to do the cuticle oils in. Okay. Because I know Dory she goes through a ton of these little bottles because she uses them on her toes too. So I'm constantly like refilling her little bottles. And this is how full it would be. Okay. You have to leave some room to put the dropper back in it. Or she'll have a mess. And that one was almost too full. Oh, wait a minute. What have I missed? Oh, Lord. You want black? Yes, ma'am. I can do black. I would say these are probably 2 ounces. I'll have to go look on the thing. Are you making candles like different colors themselves? No, the candle part itself will be, they'll all be the same color. I haven't decided what color yet. Yeah. I think these are like 2 ounces, but they're definitely bigger than, it's probably the size of maybe 2 tea lights, in width. I don't have a ruler back here. Let's see if we can use this. All right, so if we measure, all right. I don't know if you can see this or not. All right, so our 0 is right here. And at the widest part of the candle, or the tin, rather, can you see this? At the widest part, it is right at 2 inches. Okay? So I'd say that's at least a 2 ounce candle. Okay? Now I can also, Crystal, that just totally depends on you. I have 4 ounce tins, but they're regular. They're like, all of them are silver and they're round. They're not heart shaped. I have the 4 ounce tins, and I have 8 ounce candle tins with a wood grain top. That's just, your preference. Of course, that would be more. So just, I haven't done the candles yet. I just wanted to show you what I had planned for them to be coming in. Okay. So yeah, this one is yours. I've got to label it and put all my logo stuff on it and everything. 11/11. Woohoo! Okay. Sounds like a plan, my sweet. Now, again, let me just clarify for anybody coming in. That's the difference between the 3 mil and the 5 mil. Okay, there is no color difference. The only reason it looks different is because the 5 mil bottles are frosted. Okay, and that's your herbs and everything we put in the master bottle. I did take the buttercups, the 2 buttercups. I did take those out of the master bottle this morning, just so we wouldn't be sucking those up in there, willy-nilly. But yeah, I do have some things, probably my last Shein haul, for quite a while, because they've just gone that crap crazy with the prices. But yeah, I got a bunch of new essential oils, and I'm gonna tell you, I've seen a lot of, if you haven't joined the Witchy Sisters channel or subscribed to it yet, go over there and check us out. We're the Witchy Sisters on YouTube and on Instagram. We are the Witchy Sisters. We only have 11 subs at the moment, so we could use some more peoples, some more little witchlings. Where we do all of our spiritual work. Okay. Anyway, I've seen a lot of people using bergamot. And I had never smelt it, never used it or anything. And man, when I smell this now, I'm like, I can see why bergamot people use it, because it smells so good. It's this really nice citrusy scent. Hey, Latina. Thank you, my darling, for coming. How are you? How's your daughter? Baby time yet? I know I love bergamot too. Don't forget to hit that like button, you guys, and share the video if you can. I would really appreciate it. Okay. All right. So this is the 3 ml bottle of our self-love cuticle oil. And this is our 5 ml bottle. Okay. And this is for my first order for this bundle. This is for Miss Sugared Eclipse over here. This is what the candle will look like. I haven't made the candles yet, but you have an option, a bundle option, or a single candle option. Everything is available singularly or as a bundle. Okay. I wish I had the pins, but I don't. This is like a 2-ounce tin. Okay, so it's bigger than well, you can see this is the palm of my hand. Okay, so it's definitely bigger than a tea light. It's probably the size of 2 or 3 tea lights. And see how deep it is? So let me see what the depth is. The depth is almost, I would say about, nearest I can tell, 3/4 of an inch. Well, let's see. Yeah, maybe 3/4 of an inch deep. So I'd say that's at least 2-ounce candle. Oh, at the end of the month. Okay, so that's what that looks like. And we are going to be tomorrow night for members only. Okay, we're going to be painting Elmer Fudd over here on my channel. So make sure you join in. It'll probably be around 6. Getting lunch ready for hubby. Thank you, Crystal. I can't wait. I'm so excited. My first ever members only video for Elmer Fudd. All right, so I'll get you the black tin, Crystal. And then would you guys like to see me making the candle as well? Or candles as well? If you would, I can do that as well. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Okay. All right. Then we'll do that tomorrow. Okay. I'll go, when I can, because so much to get the candle stuff out. And, it's like, get that out. I'm like doing candles until whatever candles need to be done or replenished or what, I'm doing it while I got everything out. So get my go-go juice. All right, so I know this, I'm going to save this video, and then I'm going to also post it over on the Witchy Sisters channel, because we cannot, or at least I don't know about Jonna, because this channel, I know we've been live once with our first video that I did on Eclipse. I think it was Eclipse Magic. I can't remember. Anyway, so I am going to save this video and post it over on the Witchy Sisters as well. Because being this is spiritual cuticle oil and candles, that's where it belongs anyway. But it did let Jonna, she had to request, in advance, 24 hours in advance, to do the live. But it did let her do it, and then she invited us and we came in. But it won't let me do that yet because we only have 11 subs. So you got to have at least 50 subs to go live. Does she know what she's having, Latina? Or does she want to be surprised? You sent me a DM? Like after we finished chatting, before I went live? What the heck? Now look, I know you're not saying nothing funny. Now, why show that? There's nothing wrong with that comment. Oh, okay. Thank you, Crystal. There's nothing wrong with that comment. It says she's having a girl. Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right, I'll go back and check it. All right, you guys. So do you want me to include the few things I got from Shein, being we're already on here? Well, congratulations, Grandma. It's a granddaughter. Woohoo! Oh, that's so sweet. Okay. All right, so let me get my Shein bag. Ooh, had the scooter plugged in. I'm glad you're here, Latina. I was getting concerned about you, my dear. Hadn't seen you or heard anything since we chatted last. I'm glad you're okay. Let me take these gloves off. I hate these gloves. My nails they just look atrocious, so please excuse the look of my nails. And my new glasses are in. I was going to go this morning and pick them up, but with Rick having all the trouble he's had with, being on the phone and stuff, I just called him and asked him if they could hold him till Monday or Tuesday or next week. I figure he'll be recuperated from ACDC by then. Lucky bastards. Did I even get asked if I wanted to go see ACDC? No, I did not. But hey. Alright, so let me show you. Ugh, if I can reach it. I got some really cute stuff. Like I said, this will probably be the last Shein for a while. Unless they send in stragglers. Like 50 million things all separately from the same order. I hate that. Yeah, because their prices are just getting too crazy. All right, I'm gonna move you up to the phone mount for this. So you can see better. All right. How's that looking? Good? All right, let's move these out the way. I'll put yours. I gotta remember to get your back. Thank you, Alexa, for whatever that sound was for. You know, I asked Alexa one day, I said, why are you making that sound, you know, that it just made? She didn't know. So I don't know what that sound means, and she don't know. So then why are you making it? I don't know. Anyway, it's crazy. Let me put my funnel back because I did not need that. Sometimes those pipettes drip. So I didn't know whether we'd need that or not. We did not. All right. So let's just look. This is the bergamot essential oil. Guy Tang just posted something on YouTube. Love Guy Tang hair color and his products. If you haven't tried them, go check them out. No, this video is not sponsored. I just happen to like Guy Tang. Okay. So. This is the bergamot. I'm telling you, this smells so flipping good. Oh, that smells so good. Put that back. All right, now, let's just go through all of them while I got that going. New candle alert available. Actually, 2 new candles. I have, this is just the small pillar candle, okay? There's my hand, and there's the candle, okay? This is about probably an 8-ounce candle, I would say, because it's about the same size as my 8-ounce candle tins, okay? This is just a plain pillar candle. So that will be available as well. And then I have a small, just regular taper candle or chime candle. So if you need, you know, special colored chime candles or whatever, but you don't want a big, humongous taper candle, you know, then I've got small ones I'm going to be making. This one is jasmine, which I didn't have. These are 10 ml bottles. That's my bracelets you hear hitting. Wow, that's a smell. I've never, to be honest with you, I don't think I've ever smelled jasmine before. It's not bad. It's very florally, almost sweet smelling. But it's not bad. I'm doing... Hey, Riri, thanks for coming, my sweet. Thank you, my dear. Glad you could make it. All right, so that's those, the bergamot and the jasmine. And then... And I do have an affiliate code with Shein, but it's YJDR, I think. You could save you 20% if you decided you wanted to make a purchase. Every little bit helps. All right, so apparently I only got 4. I know I had more in my cart. This one is the sandalwood. I didn't have sandalwood essential oil. And of course, these are all for, you can use them in your air purifiers. You can use them in your wax melts. I also do wax melts too, you guys. Don't forget about those. This one is sandalwood. Now, I do have cuticle oil that I bought from Tammy Taylor eons ago. That's vanilla sandalwood. I don't know if I like that. I guess if you put it in limiting amounts, maybe 1 or 2 drops, depending on what you were doing with other fragrances. But I'm not sure how I feel about that. All right. And then this one is watermelon essential oil, because I flippin' love watermelon. And I do have watermelon seed oil, essential oil, but it does not smell like watermelon. So that's this one. Let's see what it smells like. I don't know why this was in a blue box, but a different company probably. That smells like watermelon. Love it. Love it for some summertime cuticle oil. Hells to the yeah. All right, next thing I got was, and I got this idea from this crystal here. It's not exactly, I don't know where she got her tarot card stickers like the one she gave me. These are itty bitty. But they're tarot card stickers. So I figured that they would be good for, you know, the spiritual stuff, if that makes sense. You know, any orders that I send out. And it's just a roll of, and you cut them out, or you can stick them on whatever. But yeah, that's what that is. And then, look, it's crying time, you guys. Grab a Kleenex. I really want to get a necklace, but their necklace is like $40. Okay, so I really couldn't. If they ever give me the credit back on the doggy vacuum cleaner that I bought, that they've had for 2 months, that I never used, then I could buy the necklace. But this is a little funnel and a little pin in case it gets clogged up. And this is your little screwdriver. This is from mistletoe. And no, Rick hasn't even started on my shelf for the poor baby to put him on. He's still sitting back here in the bag. But at least he's with Mama. All right. So this is the bracelet, and it is adjustable, as you can see. Isn't that cute? Okay, so your screw, it's a ash urn, if that makes sense. Okay? Very nicely weighted. Can you see that? That's where you would use the screwdriver, and that's where you're going to put your little funnel to put the ashes in. To put his little ashes in. So yeah, you'll be seeing that on me pretty soon as I get up the courage to do it. Unless you guys want to see me do it. Oh, I know, I want one. The necklace or the bracelet. They had rings too, but up really high, you know, and they would get damaged and you'd lose the ashes. But they had bracelets, you know, like bangles too. But the necklace that I wanted had the paw print in the middle, and then it had like the Celtic knots, almost like trichetras going around it, but not exactly. Almost like this ring here, okay, but not exactly. I need to change that too. My jewelry needs cleaning. But it was like $41, and it was $925. So, but they're just getting way, way, way overpriced. Did you guys want to see me do that in some future video? Oh, you don't have any. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. Do you have any of her, like, cat hair? You could put that in there. All right, so that's that. Put all this stuff. And then I have a few clothing articles that we'll look at. Shout out to the 5 of you guys in here. Love you. You guys are rocking. Don't forget, first members only Paint With Me video tomorrow night. I think it's probably going to be at 7. We're going to be doing Elmer Fudd. So if you're not already a member, go check out the membership tiers. It's something for everybody's budget. And it does not affect your credit score at all. I promise you. Get all my trash. Hey, Crystal, do you use these Shein bags for anything? Do you keep them for anything? Okay, you could put that in there, sweetie. You could certainly put that in there. Even if you had to fold it a little bit, you know, like just lightly fold it over and put it down in there. You could do that. And it's got the little, so you could push it down in there. You could do that. I'll get you one and send it to you. All right, another sip of go-go juice, peoples. Okay, so far that's that. Now this is the clothing articles. Because I've got a butt ton of these Shein bags. The Shein bags. You know, like, because they're really good. They've got great zips on them. You know, like that bag. Do you save these? I use them to put, I have a very large purse addiction. So I have a very large purse collection. And unfortunately, some of them came with, when you buy them at like the Coach outlet or the Michael Kors outlet or whatever, sometimes they come with the dust bags for them, and sometimes they do not. So I've been keeping the Shein bags to put my purses in, if that makes sense. All right, this, I'm hoping it's not going to be too big, actually. I have a telehealth appointment today at 3:20 with my primary care to see if he will put me, and I see if he thinks the insurance will pay for it, if he can prove it's medically necessary. On the terzepatide. It's like Ozempic for weight loss, but it's got the two components in it, as opposed to just the GLP-1. It's got the GIP and the GLP-1. Um, oh, you haven't seen any before? I was going to say if you needed some, I've got a ton. Anyway, long story short, this is a strapless. It crisscrosses. It's a bra. And it crisscrosses in the back. Of course, I got to wash all this stuff. So, that would go there. And that would go there. You see? Does that make sense? And then it's got the little rubbery parts here to hold it up. Make sure it don't slide down. You know, because it doesn't have any straps. So I got that. Now, next thing. This is just a dress. Again, this is strapless. That's why I got the bra. Hold on, Maxie. But I just thought this was simple and cute and looked really cool. But the whole top of it is smocking. Okay. And so this is the front, of course. And then the back. And then the bottom of it is just, you know, real plain, like linen material. But yeah, just really simple and cute. That's what the pattern looks like. It had purple in it. And it was only like $5. So yeah. I wonder where Jen and Miss Wendy are this morning. I know John is still sick as a dog. I know, Maxie. Just hold on. I'll take you back out. I'm almost done. Hold on, baby. All right, now, last thing. At least I think this is the last thing. All right, this is a set. Okay. And yes, I did pay a little bit more for this because it is an actual licensed Care Bears product. Max, I'll be there in just a minute. Okay, so this is just a Care Bears little A-line dress. Okay, look how cute. And it's the old Care Bears too, not the newfangled ones. And it comes with this really cute little cover-up. So, yeah. All right, you guys, I hate to rush, but I don't know if he needs to get sick or if he's got to go to the bathroom. Let me go, and I'll let you for right now. Don't forget to join me tomorrow night for my first ever Members Live video, or Members Only video. I'll get it right in a minute. We're going to be painting Elmer Fudd. Okay? So thank you guys for coming. Thank you for the orders, Miss Crystal. I'll be working on those tomorrow. I'll get your candle done tomorrow. And I will send you the information right after I take Max out. Okay? Love you guys. Thank you again. And until I see you next time, stay safe and stay well. Wishing you nothing but love and light. Hold on, Maxie. This is going to get on my nerves.